In this video, we will follow along when I add animation to a building that's also been updated to update 5 and also convert it to Timbermesh. Reason why we can want to do this is because if it's a ripped building, they do not get the animations included from U4 and later. And custom buildings, you may want to add your own animations to them. So today we will export a model from Unity and set materials and also create animation for it and import and set it up again in Unity. Let's get started. Here we have my old irrigation tower that we want to convert. So I will select everything. You can see the previous videos if you need help to set up export of FBX to get more information there. Export XPF and we will set a name. Okay. Tower E2 IT and we want binary and I want it saved in my ripped asset FBX and export. You're now down there. Here is the thing we want to fix. I didn't have the materials and such, and I also want to have Timbermesh. Biggest reason for Timbermesh is to not have to include base game textures in my mods, only my custom material used. I have done the folktale version already. I can hide that. I have now imported things. I have the house and the irrigation tower. We have some materials to change and some names to change. Start with adding this symbol in the start of any moving item. Go. We also have here slot entrance. And let's see if we are able to nations. What did it say? Problem I have is that some objects is linked together. It can be useful if they are the same, such as these. Could be useful to have them linked or join them together. I will just join them so they are one component. Let's start with this that I have had a problem with. Dark metal. That's the one. I don't use any more materials. I could do some editing in the UV mode. It's a small item. This was just hacked together before. So Let's go with this instead. So I get the dark part in the top and the bottom. Wonder. Yeah. We'll do some extra stuff. But let's do that later. Go back to there. This gray. Water that we have done. Painted iron teeth. Gray. Slit. There we go. Brown, base game, dark brown. Base metal. Looks like I don't have or have renamed. We want it to be opaque. And we want the name of the material. And let's go. I have a placeholder, resources, and iron teeth, base metal. And back to there. Set that name. Iron teeth. Where gray, dark metal, it's done. Now the house entrance is correct. Dark brown, painted metal. Could even hide the one on the top and edit. Some parts we don't need anymore because they are stacked. So I pressed L for linked, and I want them ending where you have a blue line sharp. go. If we show that, we see that nothing are showing up. But okay, they are linked. Object relations make single object and data. Now I don't have a symbol for editing. Now I can press delete. You want to delete faces. There we have it. Next the door. There go iron teeth. Windows. Let's hide some stuff. Because I want to edit this. What I want to do is repeat this pattern more times. And the easiest way I know of it is to start with removing these lines by dissolving the edges. And then I want to select all the lines. So let's do so. By going into X-ray mode, I selected all through. An edge, subdivine. I want 2. So I can have one texture in the middle and the other on the top and the bottom. Can go X-ray again. Select that. And I want to have more space in the middle. There we go. UV edit. Take that and that. Split selection. And this I drag out. Trying to see where it would look best. I think that is the best thing. Go, we can drag it out some. And then we have done some editing. see. So we can see that the movement, this lever is in the top. And this could be a little higher. Go. Wonder if that's good. So we want to add animation. We have two parts to animate. This lever and this sleeve. We do not know where the end position of the sleeve will be, and we know at least one position for the lever, so we will start with that. I enable auto keying, take the rotate tool. Oh, right. Let's go to 0 and let's go to the bottom around there, and we drag it to there. Zero, why doesn't it? Well, insert keyframe. I, rotation. And go to the end position. Wait, we want to go to the middle. 52. And around there. There we go. So there, and then it stands still. Select that, Shift D. Place it in the end. We have now a rocking motion up and down. If you don't see this panel, you can add the timeline to any window and drag them as you want. We also have an animation view. And in red, you see the animation. We can change, if we select it, if it should be beveled, meaning it slows down and then it goes faster, or linear. Linear are often used when you have a rotation, constant rotation. Then you have a linear from the start to the finish, from 0 to 250, 360. In the Timberborn prefab conversion, I have some points and degrees, for example, for the water wheel that I use. We'll verify that I have added that to my post in Discord. But for now, we want bezel. We can show first the difference. Goes fast, slows down. Let's do this. Location for this one. Let's go to 52. You see that that has moved. So now we just need to move this down to a relevant location. And because we have auto key enabled, it saw it and added the key. We have not added an end, so Shift D and place it at the end. We have now an animation. There we go. We can export. If you do batch export, they get the name that we have set on the collection. If not, you will have to write it yourself, so often it's easier to select multiple and export. Because now I only need to set the folder that I want it in, my asset bundle model folder for water extension. Can hide that, hide the house. You want to add a model. And in the model, we want Timbermesh. And the path is note slash model. And it's because it's the next folder after resources folder. And there is our model. We can see the preview colors. The preview colors is, as said before, to minimize the game mod size. Copy that, go back to the model and add it. And we can create a preview and see that it's placed in the right location. And I can now remove this. I have some box colliders. And I see that it's not fully correct sizes. So I will correct that. Go. And for now I will remove that component because I have had some problems with it. We want to add it to the prefab group specification. And here we have one irrigation tower. Can use that because it's saved in the same location. There we go. And we have updated everything else. Wonder if I have the, no, 54 is the right location. Right, we are good to go. I haven't added any new files or removed, or I have added new files, but I haven't removed any. So I could use dev build to speed up the process, or do a clean build. And I do launch Steam with the custom argument to not get a pop-up in Steam. And I have set a settlement. We will change that to IT because it's an IT building we're working on, and the save test. And let's build. While we wait, we can look at the model. And you can see that I have node animation added to it. Let's go back. Okay, I have some errors to take care of. Okay, I found the problem. There was some scripts that was not converted to the new format. Let's see. We have a building. Can place it. Doesn't crash. Looking good. Let's add some power. And power. Let's add some water. And we have green. Just for that, let's try if custom function works. That. Add water, and it removes contamination. Perfect. Right, see you.